Chelsea come to decision on future of loanee Saul Niguez. Word stemming from the Spanish media this weekend suggests that Chelsea have already come to a near definitive decision on the future of Saul Niguez. A busy summer of business on the west of London was of course brought to a conclusion late in August. Already boasting a Champions League winning squad, the majority of the work carried out by those in a position of power at Stamford Bridge came in the form of outgoings. The likes of Tammy Abraham, Fikayo Tomori, Kurt Zouma and Victor Moses were moved on a permanent basis, whilst a host of others departed for respective loan spells away from the club. On the incomings front, meanwhile, the return of Romelu Lukaku of course took the majority of the headlines. The Belgian, fresh off the back of a scintillating campaign in Italy with Inter Milan, opted to link back up with the pensioners in a deal worth just shy of £100 million. Then, just when it appeared as though Marina Granovskaya and co. had called time on their pursuit of reinforcements, another high-profile arrival was forthcoming on transfer deadline day. The final player through the door at Stamford Bridge? Saul Niguez. In what was viewed at the time as a potential steal on the part of Thomas Tuchel's men, Spanish international Saul took his talents to the English capital on loan for the season, with the option to buy. Saul's start to life in England, however, has since proven far from ideal. To this point, the 26-year-old has been afforded just a trio of appearances across all competitions. So off the pace did Saul look on his Premier League bow that Thomas Tuchel was ultimately left with little choice but to hook the debutant after just 45 minutes of a clash with Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge. Since then, the midfielder has been afforded just a solitary start during a League Cup outing, also against Villa. In turn, it has already been suggested by some that Chelsea could simply make use of Saul's abilities for the 2021-22 campaign before sending him back to base in the Spanish capital next summer. And such claims, if the latest speculation doing the rounds in his home country is anything to go by, may not be too far off the mark. As per a report from Spanish outlet La Razón, the hierarchy in West London have absolutely no intention of activating their option to buy Saul, understood to be worth around €40 million. Not only that, but it is even suggested that Chelsea have already begun seeking out alternatives to their struggling lone star. Inter Milan's Marcelo Brozovic is one such player to have been identified as a potential addition to